there's going to be a tag team tilt tonight when Blade teams up with MVP Michael Von Patton to face Freak Nation, the team of Sideshow Jack in the clown makeup and Madman Taylor in a mask. And the winner of this contest will go on to face three-time WWE Tag Team Champions Demolition, Axe and Smash when Great North Wrestling invades Kingston, Ontario on Saturday, May 7th, the Catariqui Community Arena. Tickets for that event are on sale now at Ticketweb.ca or Body Systems Nutrition in Kingston. For more information, visit GreatNorthWrestling.ca as we see Freak Nation raising the hand of the Steel Warrior, who is going to be managing them tonight against MVP and Blade. And this is very interesting because in the last Great North Wrestling event in Rockland, it was MVP and the Steel Warrior teaming up as a team in a victorious effort. But after the match, MVP laid the Steel Warrior out with a super kick, which was a complete Benedict Arnold maneuver, and it was absolutely despicable as it took place in both men's hometown. So, of course, the Steel Warrior is going to be managing Freak Nation tonight, and it remains to be seen whether he will play a part in the match. Blade starting it off with Sideshow Jack here tonight. Blade, a huge power lifter himself. Of course, the Steel Warrior is also a power lifter. But Sideshow Jack showing his superior speed here tonight against Blade, who weighs in at about 350 pounds. Can bench press over 600 pounds, squat nearly 1,000 pounds. But we'll see how his cardio is tonight. As the match progresses, finally both men lock up, and Blade just shoves Sideshow Jack halfway across the ring. There's no question who's the more powerful of the two. Sideshow Jack does not want to get into a power contest with Blade here tonight. Blade has a very impressive win-loss record here in Great North Wrestling, as we see a failed tackle attempt by Sideshow Jack, who just eats the canvas. MVP now taunting him from the outside with a slap on the back. Another tackle attempt and Sideshow Jack goes down again. Blade is just a monster here, not even putting any effort, and is clearly in control so far. A third tackle, and Blade is just laughing that off. If he could laugh, he would. Fourth tackle, that didn't even seem to have any effect at all, and now Blade's choking Sideshow Jack. The referee has to get in there and break that. But Blade could be disqualified and lose his chance at that match against Demolition, the legendary tag team, as we see some chops here to Sideshow Jack. Of course, Demolition will also be in Ottawa May the 6th at the Earl Armstrong Arena. Tickets for that one are also on sale at Ticketweb.ca. As Sideshow Jack just gets hip tossed all the way across the ring by Blade. Blade and MVP may make short work of Sideshow Jack and Madman Taylor here tonight. Blade's got the neck again of Sideshow Jack, and this referee has to do a better job of watching these chokes, because those are illegal maneuvers here. Blade's a biker, he doesn't seem to care about the rules or the law. Going for another Beal on Sideshow Jack, who may be suffering from a severe case of whiplash right now. Blade tags in MVP just for the fun of it. He certainly didn't need to tag out there. He was in full control of the match. MVP, a veteran of Great North Wrestling, has been wrestling for us since 2007. Has a very impressive win-loss record and has been in there with a lot of stars over the years, such as Lanny Poffo. He once wrestled Lanny Poffo in Pembroke, where we will be going back on June the 25th with Nikolai Volkov, the WWE Hall of Famer himself. So we see a headlock now by MVP. MVP being thrown off the ropes. Tackles Madman Taylor. Drop down by Taylor. Ducks a clothesline. Leg lariat by Madman Taylor. Right on the nose of MVP. Follows it up with an arm drag. Madman Taylor showing he has some technical skills here as he's ringing and wrenching on that arm of MVP. Tags in Sideshow Jack. They double team MVP here. Whips Sideshow Jack in with a huge splash. Taylor follows it up with a splash of his own. Now whips MVP into the boot of Sideshow Jack too, and this is not over, but very close. MVP's going to want to tag Blade back in right about now. He's not faring as well as Blade did. Sideshow Jack sends MVP off and hits him with a big clothesline. Another pinfall attempt. Only a 2 count again there. Blade now being distracted on the outside by the Steel Warrior. The Steel Warrior is the manager, of course, of the Freak Nation tonight. And he's doing a good job of keeping Blade out of this match. Both of these men are powerlifters and strongmen. I would have thought the Steel Warrior would have had more heat with MVP into this match, but it seems that there's something going on between him and Blade. Maybe there's a past history here that we don't know about, as we see a neck breaker there right across the knee to Sideshow Jack. MVP now measuring Sideshow Jack, just taunting him, having his way with Jack now. Tags in Blade, holding up his rib cage here. Blade with a big kick right to the ribs. He may have cracked a few ribs of Sideshow Jack there. This man is an extremely powerful individual. Sends Jack off the ropes. Big clothesline. Sideshow Jack is in big trouble here. The makeup's already coming off his face. This is not going to be an easy task for them. They want this match. They're from Brockville, Ontario, which is not very far from Kingston. They want that match against Demolition in Kingston on May the 7th. But obviously Blade and MVP do too, as they are in full control of this contest, as MVP just gets tagged back in. All of his weight just being pressed against the jaw of Sideshow, as the crowd trying to rally behind Sideshow Jack. The Steel Warriors trying to rally the crowd on the outside, and it's working here. He's firing back, goes for a clothesline though, but MVP reverses it into a DDT, and this could be over right now here for Sideshow Jack and Madman Taylor. Taylor breaks the count. The referee should be admonishing Taylor for that, but he's letting it go. Huge forearm to the jaw now of Sideshow Jack, rather. Then he eats the turnbuckle. Big chop there on Sideshow Jack. So far, I'm going to have to give this match to MVP and Blade, who are doing quite well for being a first time ever tag team here. Fisherman suplex, what appears to be a fisherman suplex, going down into some version of a backbreaker. Then super kicks Madman Taylor. Goes for the 2 count. But somehow Sideshow Jack manages to kick out. Taylor's now in the ring. The referee not paying attention to what's going on here, as Blade could have entered the ring, but he didn't. These men are actually following the rules here tonight. Blade is being distracted on the outside by the Steel Warrior, Yves Duray. And Blade really needs to concentrate on this match if he wants the victory. He missed a good opportunity there to possibly pin Sideshow Jack, but he was distracted by the Steel Warrior. MVP now has Sideshow Jack by the hair. The referee's doing nothing about this. Goes for a punch, but Sideshow Jack rather blocks it and is firing away on MVP. Throws MVP into the corner, comes charging. MVP moves out of the way. Sideshow Jack just groins himself on that steel turnbuckle. Now it looks like it's going to be a neck breaker to Sideshow Jack by MVP, and he's going to have a hard time kicking out of this, but somehow he manages it. He really wants this match against Demolition in Kingston, obviously. He's fighting very hard, as we see a bit of a show-off display now by MVP. He better not get too cocky until after this match is over, or it could cost him the match. He's setting up Sideshow Jack now for a knee right to the jaw. Is this a pin attempt here? 1, 2. Barely kicks out again. Incredible tenacity being shown here tonight by Sideshow Jack, as MVP again picking Jack up by the hair. Goes for a punch to the face, but Jack moves out of the way. Jack fires back with a kick to the midsection on MVP. MVP follows that up with a chop. Takes him to the ropes, whips him off, right into the same corner, super kicks him right in the jaw. Very impressive maneuver there by MVP, who's now taunting Taylor in the other corner and taunting Yves Duray, who's now in the ring. But now the referee's paying attention to Blade. MVP just kicked Yves Duray. The kick didn't appear to have any effect on the Steel Warrior. He's shaking his head now. He's thinking about that super kick from Rockland right now. MVP offering a handshake. It's too late for that. Charges Yves. Yves nails him. He looks like he's going for a pump handle slam. Yes, this is the Steel Warrior's finishing maneuver. The referee did not see him hit it on MVP. Now he's clotheslining Blade. He takes the big biker down. Blade's getting the heck out of the ring right now, as Taylor appears to be setting MVP up for something. The referee's distracted, looking at something on the outside. Looks like they're setting MVP up for the Showman's Rest, their finishing maneuver. No one's kicked out of this yet in Great North Wrestling. 1, 2, 3. Freak Nation wins. Freak Nation will go on to the Catariqui Community Arena in Kingston to face Demolition, Axe and Smash. For more information on that event, visit GreatNorthWrestling.ca. Follow us on Facebook, Great North Wrestling, Twitter @GNW Wrestling, and subscribe to the Hannibal TV on YouTube so you don't miss any of our match videos, promo videos, or shoot interviews. Freak Nation are your winners here tonight. Don't miss them in Kingston, May the 7th. They will also be in Ottawa, May the 6th at the Earl Armstrong Arena.